Fidel Bravo already coming out the gate with intensity, even as the referee called for the bell, taking the boots to Tortuga.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your main event of the evening, and it does not get a whole lot hotter than this with no love lost. Speaking of which, and this is what the entire program is named after, these two gentlemen who have a very familiarity with each other. They know exactly every move, and this whole connection that they had been severed long time ago, and as Fidel Bravo is looking to make his mark here finally after years of hard work at SoCal Pro.
Years of hard work at SoCal Pro, and that also means years of being in matches with Tortuga, like you mentioned. Last month we saw Tortuga face a friend. This time it's a long-time rival. Tortuga facing off with Fidel Bravo.
Yes, Fidel El Bravo Bravo, as he likes to call himself. I'm not entirely sure of the reference. Again, I'm not that familiar with Spanish. Nonetheless, the mighty Tortuga, a very formidable opponent. It's going to be interesting to see how Fidel Bravo tries to take charge here, but Tortuga being sent to the outside, blocking that punch. Head goes in, Inseguri, as Fidel Bravo a little bit worse for wear. Tortuga again blocking that. Back in, up and over, very creative move. Big arm drag to Fidel Bravo.
That's something we've seen Tortuga bust out frequently here at SoCal Pro Wrestling, showing that not only is he one tough turtle, but he's one agile turtle.
Very agile indeed is the mighty Tortuga with a cover here. Count of two, only a count of two very early in the contest. I would imagine though, Tortuga not necessarily trying to finish his opponent, but he is trying to at least assert where his opponent is this early in the contest.
Fidel Bravo swung the momentum in his favor early on in the match, just as the referee called for the bell. Tortuga swinging it back. I have a feeling that's going to be a pendulum of momentum throughout the entire match, Andy.
100%. The pendulum will swing back and forth in this one, no doubt about it, as both of these men have an outstanding chance of coming out victorious here. But we have seen so far two title defenses here tonight. Neither title has changed hand. Could this be the magic number at No Love Lost? Mighty Tortuga now bringing back Fidel Bravo back into the ropes. Setting him off to the offside is Fidel Bravo hitting the ropes, hanging on. Mighty Tortuga charging in, met with a big back elbow for Fidel. Fidel going to throw him out, big reversal there. Out goes Fidel. And again, this is not an area you want to be with 300 pounds coming at you. Big drop kick, baseball slide. Down goes Fidel Bravo to the outside.
Tortuga chasing Fidel Bravo. We have seen Fidel Bravo go to the outside multiple occasions here at SoCal Pro. And it seems like Tortuga is beating him at his own game.
Speaking of which, there has not been one match here tonight that did not go to the outside, with the exception of perhaps Matthias and Dynamite Pegasus, which, by the way, must hold the record for the shortest match, oh my goodness, in SoCal Pro history.
Unfortunately, I think that was set last month by Matthias, but I think he's trying to fill up the entire podium.
I would imagine that
with times.
Matthias is absolutely trying to do everything he can to make short work of his opponents, which will be very contrary to the Tortuga and Fidel Bravo matchup here, as both men, it's going to be very hard to figure out their moves. Like I said, both of them know each other so well. Both of them very cunning, and will do anything to take home that title tonight.
And you hit the proverbial nail right on the head. They are going to do everything they can, and don't expect this match to end anytime soon, because, Andy, they are not going to give up. They are going to spend every drop of gas in the tank to try and get that title.
The crowd not very fond of Fidel Bravo, with good reason, as Fidel Bravo has, again, as somebody else who has turned his back on fans, not only here, this man has been up and down the scene for a very long time. At the very least, the better half, hold on now, count of two, only a count of 2, the better half of 2 decades has Fidel Bravo been working around the Southern California area. Not only that, but going down to Mexico and our neighboring states here on the West Coast, as Fidel Bravo has made quite a name for himself, won many accolades, amazing titles. Is that enough to put the big man here tonight and end what was about a year-long reign from the mighty Tortuga?
Almost a year now. And you mentioned Fidel Bravo turning his back on the fans, but I've been watching Fidel Bravo's matches for about 8 years now, and implying that he turned his back meant that he was facing them to begin with.
Very good point, as we hit yet another 2 count by Fidel El Bravo Bravo. Fidel Bravo obviously wanted to come home with the victory here tonight, but I would imagine that it's not just about a title for him, it's literally about sticking it to the fans. He's never really gotten along with the audience, as you so mentioned. Although in his younger years, Fidel Bravo had some amazing fanfare in the northern Southern California territories, such as Empire Wrestling Federation. Did very well up there for himself as a young man. Now with the cover, only a count of 2. The mighty Tortuga, believe it or not, is actually the least experienced of the 2.
Least experience of the 2, but currently a champion in 2 different promotions. You saw him during his entrance have a second title over his shoulder. That is the Valor Pro United States title that Tortuga also currently holds.
Very little known facts about Tortuga, as he is a veteran of this country. We thank him so much for his service, as he has left it all on the battlefield, likewise leaving it all in the ring, is an absolute inspiration to all of our young and old SoCal Pro fans here tonight in Vista to perhaps witness a historical, monumental match between the mighty Tortuga and his opponent, El Bravo Bravo.
And it's that drive, it's that passion that ingratiates him so much with the SoCal Pro fans. Our champion, Tortuga, he is one tough turtle.
Absolute amazing spike up Samoan drop. Down goes Fidel Bravo, and that should slow the pace down here enough to give the mighty Tortuga some chance to recover, recuperate, and perhaps put himself back in to holding on to the SoCal Pro Heavyweight Championship.
And that's the words you want to hear. Those are the 2 words you want to hear whenever you're holding that belt, is "and still."
Will we hear that again? Again, as the mighty Tortuga would like to think so. Would absolutely love to take home that belt, keep that championship. But unfortunately, this is the curse of a champion. You are a marked man. Everybody is out to get you. And especially challenging when people like Fidel Bravo are out to get you, as somebody incredibly so cunning. But up goes and down goes Fidel Bravo, as the mighty Tortuga's strength seems to be just a little bit too much for El Bravo Bravo to handle.
And it's a strength that sneaks up on you. Tortuga is so explosive with that power.
The mighty Tortuga sizing him up, going back in. Big old cannonball as the mighty Tortuga, and we're talking 272 pounds of him. Picking him up here, what are we gonna see?
I believe he calls this the Tortuga Bomb!
And bombs away he goes, count of 2. Only count of 2. As Fidel Bravo still in this contest.
And this is that no quit attitude that I mentioned, Andy. They are not going to give an inch. Neither competitor is going to give an inch when it comes to the SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Knee to the gut, big DDT, down goes Tortuga, down to the count of 3. And Tortuga still in this contest. The crowd has actually gone quiet. We are all waiting in anticipation here to see what the outcome is. Both men, again, are probably striking the bottom of their gas tanks at this point, doing everything they can to hang in here.
As an example, you saw that cover from Fidel Bravo Bravo. not only pinning Tortuga's shoulders to the mat, but also hooking those legs, trying to do everything he can to keep the champion down.
And this, I wouldn't say that this is probably the best strategy by Fidel Bravo, trying to get Tortuga up in a suplex. Big boot met the chin of Tortuga. That was kind of nasty. You saw his jaw shift a little bit. And don't tell me, oh, no way. Absolutely not. Small package goes down, Fidel, 2.
Only a count of 2.
Spanning back kick. Up goes Fidel, in trouble here. Big slam, down goes Fidel Bravo. If he covers in, this could be it. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. What is Fidel Bravo? And what does he have left in him that encourages him to kick out at times like this?
He's got that decade of experience, like you mentioned. He's got that know-how that he knows everything Tortuga's about to do. You saw him almost attempt to slip out of that power bomb, and Tortuga still caught him. It is that cunning versus that power, and it's going to be interesting to see which comes out on top.
Speaking of top, as Tortuga ascends the top rope. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, the tiny turtles.
And got Tortuga right where the shell meets the road, unfortunately. And we have, for the first time in this contest, Tortuga is in a tremendous amount of trouble. Kick to the side of the head. Is Fidel Bravo going to cover it up with a big strike to the knee? Turning over this monster of a man. 2. Only a count of 2 as Fidel Bravo can't even believe it. He can taste victory, it's in his grasp. Unfortunately, cannot seal his hands around it as the mighty Tortuga is doing everything he possibly can to stay in this contest.
And if you ask Fidel Bravo, I think he thinks victory tastes like turtle soup.
What is going on here? Fidel Bravo bringing in the championship. What is going on at this point?
And it's worth noting that if Fidel is disqualified, the championship cannot change hands. It can only change hands on pinfall or submission, not disqualification. And Fidel Bravo playing a bit of possum, shoving the United States, that Valor Pro United States title, into Tortuga's hands, and acting as if he was hit.
The referee is not falling for that. The referee's not falling for
Ref,
that.
turn your back!
Oh
Ref, turn your back!
Oh no, what happened here? Down with the cover.
Dirty tactics.
No!
Fidel Bravo,
No!
Bravo! And that's it! Our new champion!
Here is your winner and new SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion, Fidel El Bravo Bravo!
Underhanded tactics. Underhanded tactics by Fidel Bravo, Bravo. The referee's back was turned.
Unbelievable. This is like I've never seen before. Fidel Bravo, he did it. He absolutely did it. That sneaky son of a gun did it.
But wait, the referee saw that chair.
Well, I saw it. Did you see it? Well, the referee, we're joined here by the referee.
Let's see one more time.
Here's a replay.
We've got that instant replay. You can see the chair.
The chair is down there. Yes, we see it too.
Reversing that, that's a disqualification. Fidel's disqualified.
And it appears
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has reversed his decision. Your winner by way of disqualification and still SoCal Pro Heavyweight Champion, the mighty Tortuga!
Fidel Bravo trying to use those underhanded tactics, but forgot to ditch the evidence, that smoking gun in the middle of the ring.